hell is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, and if it's Wednesday to you, it's Monday to me. So, I don't know how else to say this. I don't know how to say it delicately. Not sure I would say it delicately if I knew how. But I'm just going to go ahead and say it, people. Joe Biden is a fucking pervert. What the fuck? Have you seen these videos? Now, I've seen some videos in the past, you know, one here and there, but this shit's finally getting some steam in the mainstream with the mainstream mediocres. And there's like clip reels put together where there's back-to-back videos of this dude being a disgusting fucking pervert in front of the cameras. Now, some of them take place with these, like during these confirmations, you know, when the judge being confirmed comes up there with his family, his wife, kids, and you know Joe Biden was just licking his disgusting chops, waiting for this day, waiting for whoever judge is being confirmed to gather his family on stage in one place for Joe to have at him. That shit was hard to watch. That shit was slimy and disgusting. Somebody please let me know where I can have my eyeballs washed. That was gross. Now, confirmation hearing or not, if I see you touching my kid inappropriately, I'm gonna have to fuck you up on site. Right then and there, in the moment. Because something that's more important than my career or anything else in life is my children knowing that I will protect them, that I love them and I care for them, and I don't want anything to happen to them. There's one video where they're standing outside of some, I don't know if it's a restaurant or what. Originally, I thought it was a dude's daughter, but someone told me it's her husband. What the fuck ever. He's talking about, you've grown up and you're so pretty, and like touching her elbow and shit in her face. Like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, it was just gross. It was almost like the guy was bringing her to Joe Biden for him to check her out. You know, nice thighs and arms. Like he was checking her out as if he were going to purchase her or use her or rent her for a while. The shit was disgusting. So you mean to tell me right under the coked up nose of the mainstream mediocres there was a pervert in the White House for 8 years? Now you know damn good and well if this was the Trump administration, if his vice president, if Mike Pence went to school with somebody that turned out to be a pervert that he didn't even know, there would be some shit. If he had a neighbor that was a damn pervert, he would be crucified in the media. But this dirty, rotten, old, nasty motherfucker was allowed to molest people right in front of the cameras and nobody said shit. No newspaper, none of these newspapers that are only good for lining the bottom of your bird cage took this fucking story and ran with it. I wonder why. Because if there's footage, I don't give a damn. If this footage was from 1960 and it was black and white and grainy, if there was footage of any of Trump's people doing some shit like this, it would be everywhere. All those little nuggets of shit that they call reporters on the left will be losing their minds. Ricky Maddow would be going nuts. Cuomo would be going nuts. The greasy lip bitch Donna Lamone. Are you kidding me? They would be like, yes, we got the smoking gun. We got footage of somebody in Trump's cabinet being a damn pervert. But the tapes were out there. I don't know what took so long, but they're here. And Joe Biden is fucked up. You are, man. How does Joe Biden expect to make it anywhere near the end of the presidential race in 2020. How? And I think it was yesterday, Trump was somewhere having a speech, and he said one of the generals that he was speaking to, he thought it would take a longer amount of time to take care of ISIS, and the general was like, "Oh man, we'll knock him out in 2 weeks." And he was like, "Oh, give me a kiss." And he was like, "I felt like Joe Biden, man." That shit was hilarious. That's why Trump is the man. That's why people are going to re-elect him by a landslide. Because he gets it. Yes, minus the billions of dollars, he's as close as we can get to a normal guy in the White House. And he's funny. He don't give a fuck. Just like he said bullshit in one of his speeches last week. That's what people want. We want realness. We've had enough of the fake. We're up to here with the fake. We've had the government silicone titties. We want some real. We want some natural titties. We want some natural presidential titties. We've had the fake silicone, Botox, Barbie, fake ass, plastic government for long enough. We've had the plastic presidency for long enough. We want the real. We want the real president. Real titties. A little cellulite, it's all right. It's real. That's what we want. We've had enough of the fake, enough of the lies, enough of the polished, well-spoken, been through the system politicians. Fuck you guys. Fuck you all. You did this to us. You let these illegals into our country. You let our economy get the way it was. You made us look like laughingstock pussies around the world. But now we got the real. That's what we want. That's what we want to keep. But Joe Biden, man, you are a disgusting piece of shit. When you look at Joe Biden, I posted a picture on Twitter, @green_Jericho. There's a picture of Joe Biden looking at the camera from across the room. And there it is. That's Joe Biden in a picture. Just a deviant, devilish looking piece of shit. He looks like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons when he's sitting there with his back all hunched, rubbing his fucking gnarled, skinny, monster-like fingers together. Excellent, Smithers. That's Joe Budden. I want to say Joe Budden every time. That's Joe Biden for you. A disgusting pervert. That shit is sick. Now, I don't want you to have to watch that shit, but I do want you to watch that shit. If you haven't already, just go on YouTube and just put in Joe. It'll probably pop up, but Joe Biden. My goodness, man. That shit is gross. Like, how did those people not just take their clothes off when they got home and burn them? How did you not feel disgusting? How did those fathers on stage or wherever these things took place not slap the holy shit out of this man? Yeah, Secret Service is going to take you down and fuck you up a little bit, but it's worth it. Jesus criminy. That old football coach in high school would say that. Jesus criminy, guys. It's just disgusting, man. I don't know how this didn't get all this mainstream push before, probably because their boy, the exalted one, Obama, was in office and they could not paint him in a negative light in any way. Well, now that piece of shit's gone. We got a new sheriff in town and we're exposing these deviant pieces of shit. And you got people in Hollywood, one of my favorites, Alyssa Milano, you disgusting bitch. She's sitting there saying, oh, well, Joe Biden, he fought for violence against women. And I tweeted, was he fighting against violence against women when he was smelling their hair and groping their daughters? What the fuck are you talking about? These people are disgusting. At any chance, they will support somebody that's going against Trump. Even if they are a pervert. Even if they are a molester. The bottom of the barrel in our society. Lower, like my dad would say, lower than a snake's belly. Disgusting. We should build the world's largest blender, the world's largest ninja, and throw all these pieces of shit in there. Just the most disgusting, you can barely call them human beings. And those nasty pieces of shit in Hollywood will support them as long as they are against Trump. As long as they're the anti-Trump, they will support him. They will find some way to justify their existence. Now, am I saying I want Hollywood to burn to the ground? Maybe after we get all of the handful of decent people out of there? I don't know. I'm just saying. If a fire swept through Hollywood and turned it to ashes, I would not shed a tear. That's all I'm saying. Joe Biden, you are a disgusting fuck. And part of me wants you to make it to the debate stage with Trump. Because all he has to do is sit there with a Jumbotron, hit play, and they'll show the clip reel of you smelling and touching children, you nasty piece of shit. This shit got me fired up, Americans. And you know where I'm headed. So everybody at my job, watch out. I'm about to take my spot in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow your boy on the Twitters @Green_Jericho. Utilize the PayPal link. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.